Welcome back. Hope you're enjoying this bare patch of dirt here. This episode is going to be a lesson in organic chemistry, I believe. We are going to make better plastic recipes, better rubber recipes, because these things are a bit of a bottleneck, I believe. Maybe not rubber. Rubber was a bottleneck last episode. Now it seems to be plastic. But we're going to rip this out in a second here. I need to check Factory Planner to see what we need for the full belt of plastic and full belt of rubber. We have most everything except BPA. Uno momento. All right, check it out. We just have plastic and rubber being produced here with all this stuff. And if you add up all of the more complicated ingredients like butadiene, styrene, acrylonitrile, which are pretty much hydrocarbons. Acrylonitrile has some nitrogen in it. But the other things are basically hydrocarbons made out of hydrogen and carbon. And so we are using the distilleries to process hydrogen and carbon dioxide into benzene, propene, ethylene, and then processing all that. Anyway, point being, you get all that done, you get rid of your excess propene, actually. I was expecting there to be excess ethylene, and there might be when we include the things that we did over here with the batteries, maybe? But I actually don't think so. Maybe Yeah, I don't think so. I think right now, for this base we have, we're going to have excess propene, which we need to use pyrolysis to turn that into ethylene, methane. Sorry, we're using propene, turning it into ethylene, and we are getting a byproduct of methane, benzene. The methane we are mostly consuming, but it seems like there's a little bit left over, so we will vent that or consume it in graphite, rather. And then benzene, which I think the only thing we can do with that right now is burn it for fuel, for backup power. Okay, and then it's pretty straightforward. Carbon monoxide we get from a ton of different recipes. It's a byproduct, but also we can make it pretty easily from carbon dioxide. And, yeah, carbon dioxide, that's it. Okay, let's get going. Should I pin this? No, I'm not going to pin it. We're just going to work backwards, basically. So let's get BPA up, because I have everything I need for BPA over here. And then we'll be able to get plastic and rubber both up and running. And then we'll run out of the propene and ethylene. Oh, or rather the styrene and butadiene, which is processed ethylene and propene, I think. Anyways, yeah, we'll get started with BPA. Very good. And I already forgot what BPA was made in. I assume a chem plant? Yeah, chem plants. We only need a couple of those right now. However, we are going to get some other things that use BPA. So I will overbuild it and make sure I can tile it as needed. All right, it's another one of these bad boys here. Let me get my hotbar back to where I like it. All right, we can tile the BPA like this, and then all we have to do is route everything around. Let's actually cut it like so. Tuck it in between this sulfuric acid line. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, just like that. Super speedy bots. We're out of chem plants. Oh, did I not pick up my stuff? I didn't pick up my stuff again. I ended last episode by bringing around the refractory bricks and concrete, so I put all my stuff in a chest so that I would have it have a bunch of space, and I just went and picked up all my stuff from the chest that I dumped it in. Okay, let's route the outputs where they need to go. Wastewater and carbon dioxide or monoxide? Dioxide. Let's see here. Wastewater we're grabbing here and possibly down anywhere? No. Yeah, we'll take it like so. Wastewater. And yeah, you can kind of tell I'm putting this basically haphazardly. I honestly have no idea where I want it. Oh, I also want these going long ways so that I don't have to use undergrounds for the belt. Like that. Okay. And do I want it going up? Probably up. And then I'll put the plastic and rubber Probably over here. I'll tuck it in big rows next to the batteries and next to the steel. Yeah, probably. Or I could just leave the plastic here. Who knows? I don't know. I should have thought this out a little more carefully. Anyways, we got wastewater. Let's hook up carbon dioxide, which surely I have as an output somewhere. This is monoxide, isn't it? Shame. A shame. Steel is giving me carbon dioxide? No. Here's carbon dioxide, and it's a byproduct. Or I think all my carbon dioxide is loose, if that makes sense. All right, we'll take it down to this line here. Oh, yeah, because I have filters. Yeah, maybe I'll move the plastic and I can put filters here. Although filters are more of an intermediate thing that we should have up more. Right. Oh, well, anyways. How's my sandstone mine doing? Pretty good. All right, carbon dioxide. Almost dry, almost dry. All right, so all the outputs are dealt with. So now we just hook up the propane, oxygen, and benzene, and I believe all that stuff is here. Ethylene and propene. Okay. Let's take the propene over a little bit so we can run it cleanly straight up into where it needs to go. That's propene. Yes? Oh, or is that propene? What does propene look like? Propene looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little hydrogens with a more vertical line. Yeah, so it's right here. Okay, we're going to get messed up with the water here. But I can move the water. All right. And let's see, 7? Yeah. Okay. We'll move the water like I said. Cut that over one. That'll work. That'll work. And it doesn't quite reach. Oh well. The price we pay. And the propane. Okay. Perfect. Propene, oxygen, benzene. Benzene's coming to my rubber, I think. Nope. We might not have benzene at all coming up here. Darn it all, darn it all. All right, oxygen I had somewhere. I have it coming up. I love pipe visualizer here. So we'll take it down with the old three-way here. Is this a byproduct? No, it's all just one big main source, I think. And then let's hook it over there and run it down like that. Okay. I think this is going to be okay. I don't know. I'm going to regret not thinking a little more about the placement and the way these fluids are hooking up, aren't I? All right, benzene, where are you? Here we go. Let's see, benzene. Yeah, I don't have benzene going anywhere. So I suppose we will take this opportunity and get it into my base. Is this going to run into things? It might not. It runs into this. Is this methanol? It's methanol. Oh, yes, it does run into methanol. Okay. Well, where can we slip it? Let's slip it to the left of the styrene and butadiene. Runs into water here, huh? So then let's... Ooh. This is a little tricky here. All right. Take it up like that, and then take it up like that. Very good. Is it time to finally deal with those pipes? Should I turn them into things that I can walk on? All right, and then the what is it, benzene? It's a B one, but I don't think it's butadiene. Is it? Oh, that's the wrong one. Hopefully this line is okay for the benzene. Looks good to me. And except the one problem is that it's going to run into that windmill, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yes. All right, benzene to BPA, and we have no power. So close. We were so close to perfection. All right, now we have power. And these are working with yield modules in them. Excellent. Okay, so we got BPA now. We can tear down this plastic, was it? Or should I do rubber first? Rubber is butadiene, acrylonitrate, and what was it? Solvent. Oh, yeah, and I said we were going to put them all up here, didn't I? And are these chem plants? I should really pay attention. Chem plants. Well, okay, then. Which one first? Which one first? I mean, they're exactly the same, aren't they? Let's do rubber first. It's the exact same deal, isn't it? We just don't have the outputs that we super care about. Okay. So let's see. I think these ones... Do I want a single row? I think I do want a single row. It'll keep it a little more compact, won't it? So we can stuff it in here. All right. Now, if these are here, it kind of gets in the way of the windmills. If these are here, it might work out kind of nicely. Let's see. Yeah, I think this will be pretty nice. And then we'll make one of these inserters output on the near side of the belt, so then when we tile it, it'll always be pretty much balanced belt, or at least half of the inserters are going the right, are going on the half that is going to be prioritized. Let's see, we needed 12 of them for a full belt, and I did 8 of them right now. So let's go... I'll just take away the windmill. I was thinking about ducking it under, but we're good. Okay, and I think that's how I want it. We're out of chem plants. Oh, and also I didn't have the yield modules, did I? Well, let's go remedy that. Ah! Let's see, chem plants first, I guess. Yeah, we need a lot of chem plants for this stuff. And that many yield modules? Whew. Up, 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 up. And then we come to her. All right, yield modules. Oh, wait, I'm missing other stuff too, huh? Oh, I'm missing those underground pipes. Well, let's see what plastic is going to look like first, and then I can go deal with that. All right, how about we just run these next to each other? That's kind of fun. Like, I never, it would never occur to me to do something so silly. All right, and then the same deal here. And then the power poles will look very nice if I put them next to each other. I can even do this. Why didn't I do that on the rubber? That's going to bug me, isn't it? All right, we got to rip all this down just so that I can have these inserters like that. And let's see here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's got to be perfect. It's just got to be. All right, cool. We'll put yield modules in there and then tile this up. And I think I only needed 8 of these to fill a full belt. Let's see if my memory is failing me. Nope, it's not failing me. Perfect. Okay. I don't know why, but I'm reminded of the game Satisfactory. Not sure how many of you guys have played that, but in it, there is a mechanic that allows you to underclock buildings. So they would work slower than the maximum speed. And the reason you would want to do that is because then they have a constant power draw. So instead of this last, or I guess it would be this last one firing up sometimes, because we don't need it all the time, right? We need 7.8 chem plants to fill a full belt. So this one isn't going to be working. I guess these 2 won't be working full time. But if we were to underclock these machines, they would all be working full time to fill that whole belt. Pretty cool mechanic, I think. If you haven't played Satisfactory, check it out. It's a pretty fun game, similar to Factorio. Definitely doesn't have quite the replayability, maybe, I would say. But I think it's getting like a final release pretty soon. Or not a final release, but a 1.0 release. Okay. Let's see here. Acrylonitrile needs to come to both of these things right here. Let's... I think I can get away with something like so. Wow, I should have definitely grabbed more of those fluid things. I was too busy talking about satisfactory for some reason. Very strange. All right, yeah, we gotta drop it down there. Gotta drop it down all the way. And then, what am I doing? Focus, pay attention. This needs to just come like so in line here. Okay, and then butadiene and solvent. We have solvent here. Very nice. Oops, I thought that was a three-way. It was not. Okay, solvent, and then what was the other thing? Butadiene, styrene, and butadiene. Butadiene and styrene, and they are both here. Butadiene and styrene are running for my old rubber recipe here. Very cool. Let's see. Which one's butadiene and which one's styrene, though? Looks like butadiene has the vertical and styrene has the horizontal. I think that means that styrene is liquid and butadiene is gas. Yeah, that's right. Okay, butadiene is gas. Let's see. But we need which one in here? Butadiene. Running like so. So I can do this. All right. Butadiene's coming here. And styrene is on the end there. All right, let's... no, I'll hook it in first. Butadiene. Let's see, where's the butadiene? Oh. It's the gas. Glad I know that now. And then the styrene. Wait, where'd it go? Oh my gosh. Butadiene, no! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright, kill that. Wait. How much butadiene can these things hold? That's so much butadiene. Let's... How do I do this? Should I just get rid of 4.7k? That's crazy talk. All right, let me get the real things, and then I'll figure out what I want to do. Probably pump it. Okay, I'm going to pump it out of this that I didn't want. Right back in here. Let's see what happens. All right, now we can get rid of that. And it's out. Oh, whoa, that didn't work. That didn't work at all because, yes, because these undergrounds reach one further than this regular underground, so it couldn't actually reach. All right, pump it out. That was a silly mistake of mine, wasn't it? All right. Let's get those back in there and then pump up the styrene. And this time we did it perfectly. Why can't we? Oh, yeah, I need to clear out the rest of that butadiene. All right. Whew. And now we're making no butadiene because I didn't have that thing. Now we got butadiene. We just need to bring up the stuff. And I should definitely have thought of that when I was doing this. For some reason, I was like, it'll be just like the rubber. It's not just like the rubber. We are getting rubber, though. Exciting times. All right, butadiene will come... I mean, BPA. BPA will come up right here. And let's see. We'll cut it around this plastic that is soon to be coming from a different direction, isn't it? Oh, we can cut off all the plastic now, can't we? And now we just need to route the propene up because that was an important ingredient. And what else are we missing now? probably cut off something else, but maybe not actually. Looks like the solvent's good, the propane's good, the ethylene. Was ethylene going anywhere? I don't think I have ethylene up being consumed here. I think I'm just turning the ethylene into butadiene and styrene, right? Yeah, there's no ethylene coming in here, so I can actually get rid of that, I think. Get rid of that line of ethylene. Okay, where's my BPA? Here's my BPA. And let's run it up this way. What was I doing here? I was thinking about doing that, okay. Clean up these belts a little bit, shall we? And then I have just a whole bunch of junk in my inventory as a result. Oh well. I do have a lot of plastic, don't I? I probably should have dumped the plastic in these plastic things. Okay, now we're going to get BPA in here, which means we will get plastic. We got rubber. We just need to hook this up to the line. Oh, let's see. I guess... Do we need rubber? We need plastic going down. Okay, so let's change... Oh, well. Oh, wait. Here we go. Here we go. We'll change this. Put the splitter there. Have the plastic going that way. And then take it down. All right. Cool. And... yeah, we'll just redo where that's coming from. No, don't get on my monocrystalline or polycrystalline something or other. All right, what do you guys think? New plastic, new rubber. We're good. That's way more efficient, I believe. Actually, that's probably worth looking at. We should check to see what we're actually saving here by making the BPA and doing this new recipe. But first, let me hook everything up. Because if it's not hooked up, what even is the point? All right, rip all this stuff out. These old pipes, hilarious. Hopefully I'm not taking that. Let's see. Hopefully I'm not taking the what was it? Butadiene and styrene. Okay, can get rid of these things because now we have the butadiene and styrene cutting that way. All right, please tell me what I did wrong. Please, 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 I beg of you. I beg of you. Hey, look, we can put the wind farm there. I really think we're okay. I think we're okay. We just need to hook everything up. Whew. This is a pretty cool song. All right, rubber and plastic. I think I've hooked those back up where they need to go. Nope. This red needs to be... I mean, the yellow underground needed to be the red. Okay, now we've got plastic going to our mall. We've got rubber going to our mall. This needs to be on one side of the belt, maybe. Let's walk along here and make sure it's okay that it's going to now be on two sides of the belt. Looks like it's going to be okay that it's on two sides of the belt. Oh, yeah. I split that off just in case I ever had something on the other side of the belt. That's really funny. And yeah, we're good. Maybe we're good. Maybe I missed something there, huh? All right, let me think of what we need to do next. Okay, I said I thought it'd be interesting to check Factory Planner to see if this new plastic and rubber recipe was significantly better, and it is. It uses 1.7K hydrogen, which is a big deal, almost 1,000 carbon monoxide, which is the other big deal, and everything else is not a big deal. I think the byproducts are just fine. Now, if you look at the old plastic and rubber, the hydrogen skyrockets almost twice as much, same with the carbon monoxide, almost twice as much. And the byproducts are maybe more annoying to deal with. So, pretty interesting, and it's good that we got this better recipe, I think. It also uses a lot less power, even, because the machines, we need a lot fewer machines. Okay, the other thing I wanted to look at was a full red belt of graphite. This is the old recipes that I'm using here in the chemical plants. We need a ton of them. Uses a pretty big amount of power. but it's very simple. It just requires hydrogen and carbon dioxide. Now for this new graphite, the power goes way down, and it's also super simple. Almost even simpler, maybe? Again, it's just using hydrogen and carbon dioxide, but the numbers are pretty similar. It's really just the power. A little less carbon dioxide, I think, but the hydrogen is exactly the same. Yep, so let's set that up. Oh, the other good reason why we want to use the new graphite is because we have a use of methane now. So the byproduct from a lot of the new organic chemistry recipes we have, methane is a byproduct, and this will be a easy way to use up that byproduct. I think a downside is we might start backing up carbon monoxide. No, we won't, because there's a lot of carbon monoxide that we need for the plastic and rubber. Okay, graphite, let's set that up. Indeed, let's set it up. I was checking to see if I had everything, and I think I do. I think we're good to go. We're going to replace all this stuff, basically rip out this whole thing, and yeah, I could probably conserve some of my stuff here, but I won't. All right, and then carbon dioxide goes all the way up. So we need to save this carbon dioxide line here. Let's see, carbon monoxide. Yeah, that's fine. Whew. No. There we go. That's the way to do it, huh? Okay, carbon dioxide has been saved. Now, let's see. Do I just rip out the chem plants and the inputs? Maybe I rip out the input pipe first, and then let that kind of slowly drain as we think about what we need for... Let's see here. What am I doing? Not FNEI, factory planner. Okay, so we need chem plants for methane. I also need a tank of methane because it's going to be a byproduct. We already have this tank of methane here. So instead of taking that to be dealt with by the steam, let's see, was this the methane? No, that was the propene. Methane was there. Okay, we'll just leave it for now. Whew, yeah, I don't really know what we want to do here. I think we don't want... Interesting. Fluid ingredient shortage of hydrogen. Okay. I think I want to rip this out. We don't need extra ethylene from that process. We can get it all from the pyrolysis, I believe it's called. All right, a whole bunch of carbon, or a whole bunch of graphite, I should say. Let's put it in a chest here. And one of these goes on the near side. Oh, not long. Control R to get it there. All right. Okay, I think I got all the graphite in here, and that will make sure that that belt stays running, even though we're not going to have graphite up for a little bit. Let's just leave this good stuff here. Are these chem plant 1s? Let's change them to chem plant 2s and then put yield modules in them, because I think we need them still, but not that many. And then that wasn't... Yeah, I think we're fine. I think everything's fine here. Can stuff not come in? Come on, bots. Oh yeah, my armor is just low. But the backup generator is slowly working. Yeah, this might be the first time we've used the backup generator, huh? Alright, yield modules in there. So that we don't run through quite so much hydrogen, really, is the thing. And then that, what is that giving us? Carbon monoxide, which we do still need a lot of, I think, for the plastic and rubber. Okay, and we're out of graphite. Let's put the graphite quickly back up. Not that one. Oh, it's furnaces. That's right. Please tell me I have furnaces. I do have furnaces. There we go. Methane. Nope. Yes, methane pyrolysis. And that gives me a byproduct of hydrogen. Let's see. Is that water coming here? Yes, it is. We can take that out. Let's see. And this is the carbon monoxide that I don't think we need anymore. So we'll simplify that a little bit. And then this hydrogen now goes just like that. Okay. And then methane, right? Methane's here. These aren't working because I cut that, obviously. Obviously. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good way to do it, I think. And then take that like so. Okay. So now we got the methane giving us graphite. That was easy, wasn't it? Something like that should work. And it was like... Oh, yield modules. It was something like 8, right? Yeah. Just need one more with yield modules. Cool. Okay, so now we're going to run out of methane very quickly. I think I want to put it just right here. All right, methane. Yeah, this is a much better place for the methane, I believe. All right, is that water? Cool. That'll work. I think that's how I want it. And then, oh, cool, hydrogen's already there. We just need carbon dioxide, right? Yes, carbon dioxide, which is running. That'll work. All right, and this is all powered. We don't need anything else except, of course, lamps. So I guess I will power it, huh? We'll do that. Stretch it on up. Take away that power pole. Cool. All right. Nice, neat, clean. Tile it up. Like so. And that's probably as many as I need. No, we need 16, and that's 12. But down here we have... I wonder. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, and now carbon monoxide is filling up. Let's see here. We want to take this elsewhere. Carbon monoxide right here. Cool. I think this will be fine. We're pumping it into these pipes that have less than 100% capacity or pressure, maybe? I'm not sure. And then we're consuming this carbon monoxide in pretty big quantities, I think. So I think we'll be good there. Yeah. All right, fluid ingredient shortage of hydrogen. I think we just need more throughput, maybe? So let's see here. We can clean this stuff up considerably. The fewer pipes we have running here, the less power drop, or pressure drop, excuse me, we will have. And then I suppose we can pump it from like here. That could help too. Let's try that. Cool. Okay. So good. That pump will pump a lot of hydrogen out of the tank, putting it straight in here. Do we not have... Why was that red? Oh, I think my bot just put it down. Wait, what is happening? What's wrong? Interesting. How did I mess that tiling up so bad? Wow. Yeah, I'm very confused what happened there. Oh, well. Output full because I never did anything with water. Of course not. But I have water right there. Wait, I did do something with the water. Oh, and then I cut it. All right, where's the water going? Oh, right here. I see. Clean it all up. Let's see. Water. 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 I'm stuck. Whew. Oh boy. Okay, let's just clean it all up, huh? Again, changing all these pipes around is going to really help with the throughput issues. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. This is just a delightful mess. All right. I really wish I had a 4-way underground thing, but I do not have that. No, I don't. Let's take this bad boy going to the left so we can hook it up to the methanol, which we desperately need methanol. And then this one can come here and maybe picker dolly mod. Shift down, shift down, shift down, shift down. Okay, and that's all connected. Cool. That's nice because you don't have to get rid of the oxygen in that tank. All right, clean this up. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Just one cotton picking second here. I think we're going to redo that shortly. We also need better throughput here, don't we? Maybe not, actually. Yeah, no, we desperately do. We desperately do. Let's... Ooh. I think we just get a couple of these. Actually, bleh. All right, replace it with these nice underground pipes that can handle much more throughput. So now we should be draining those electrolyzers much better of the oxygen. And we might have issues with the hydrogen still. Let me do the same thing, sort of, except I am going to keep these pipes bad. And we'll see if that works. It might not work. All right, and the reason I want to keep these bad pipes, we've talked about it before, but I really need to make sure this tank gets emptied. And one way to do that is to throttle the output of each individual electrolyzer. Cool, but now once the hydrogen goes through this bad tank, which the bad tank can support a single electrolyzer, then the hydrogen can flow through this pipe a lot easier now because there's so much fewer of these red underground pipes. And then it pumps directly in here, which, wow, we need a better pump. It's the pump throughput. Look, the pumping speed is 3,000 of 3,000. And then when we put the better pump on there, it will go up to, yeah, probably average of 4,000 or a little less than 4,000 probably. But anyways, cool. That'll help. That'll help. All right, the last thing I needed to do here. Wow, okay. We never did use all that graphite up. Let me shove it into the outputs here. I can't shove it into the outputs there. All right, then. All right, then. Let's do it here. There we go. Oh, wait. I needed one of them on the other side. Cool. Okay. Now we need to make sure we are getting our ethylene, propene, and benzene. And these are pretty full, which means we're doing a pretty good job. We're still venting our benzene. We have excess benzene, remember. So we're venting that to the steam over here and making steam out of it. But what happens when we get full of propene? We could create steam and power our base with it. Or we can get some propene pyrolysis and turn it into methane, ethylene, and benzene. And that is what I had going on in my factory planner. So let's set that up. The other thing we can do... Did that cut off power anywhere? No, we're good. The other thing we can do, not only do the propene pyrolysis, but also go ahead and set up ethylene pyrolysis, even though I don't think we need it right now. It could be necessary down the line, and so we might as well go set it up right now. Let's see here, though. I want to put this in the perfect place. I think we just needed like less than one. Where'd I have it? Oh no, we did. It did show that we needed more than one. Less than 3, more than 1. So let's double it. And then also set up, let's see here, ethylene. And see what these things are. So let's see. The ingredient... Oh, the ingredient is just one. It's just one ingredient, of course. Sorry. Okay, which means I can probably scoot it over one, but that's okay. All right, so ethylene is the ingredient here. Propene is the ingredient here. And then methane. So it'll be nice to put the methane all together. Methane is that little blob there. Let's do this here. Okay, methane. And then, let's see, benzene is the one with a big black dot right here. Okay, all right. So let's switch. Wait, we already have fluid in here? What is happening? Oh, I'd need to delete those. It checks to see which output it's hooked up to. And then doesn't let you put it down if it's connected to the wrong output. Okay, but that's probably what we want, and that way we can connect it like so. Okay, is that actually what I want? Or do I want... Yeah, sorry, I'm all over the place, aren't I? I'm all over the place. All right, let's put these in line, actually, and then I'll take this pipe out one. Okay, and then that's a little more obvious what we're doing here. Okay, and then propene comes here. All right. Does that make sense? Maybe it does, maybe it don't. All right, and then the propene. We need some good logic here. Sending propene to the pyrolysis if and only if the propene is high, so we have too much of it. But also we only want pyrolysis if the ethylene is low. So let me put a small pump after the relief valve and hook that up to a wire. And we can just put the wire through all three of these tanks to make it easy to check what is high and what is low. They are all full. That's awesome. Okay, again, I said only when the ethylene is low. Like, say, 8,000? It's like half full. Oh, actually, let's do big tanks, right? And good pumps. I actually don't need to know if the good pumps are needed. That's more of a throughput issue, the reason I have good pumps, but oh well. Okay, so then we'll take that to the pyrolysis. Like so. Okay. So it's not working now because the ethylene is high, which is what we want. Cool. Again, this is basically for later. Why are these power poles not... It's because that's not a good power pole. I see. All right. And how am I tiling it? Like so. That's cool. That's cool. And then we need the lamps. All right, that looks good. Now we just need to hook up these outputs. And should I fiddle with this now or later? I think I should fiddle with it later, maybe never. Well, I'll just do a few little things so I can walk around here a little better. Okay. And is that fine? Let's do one more thing here. There we go. Okay, cool. And this, because I'm going to trip on that. I don't want to trip on it. Okay. Okay. And then the last thing, we no longer need this topping up of the ethylene. And was that ever... Hang on. Oh, wait, that was the... Oh, dear. What did I just do? Undo, undo, undo. That wasn't a top-up of ethylene. That was my main ethylene source. That was the top-up. Okay, what's going on with this ethylene? All right, we just need the elbow now. Oh, wait, no, we don't. We have ethylene coming up here. Ah, but now this ethylene, we're not using it up here anymore. Yeah, that was my old plastic build, so I can rip that whole thing down. Let's do that. Okay, I didn't actually walk around and rip it up, but I did the deconstruction planner so that the next time I walk by it, it will get torn up. Cool. A couple other things I see we can clean up here. Let's see. What? Propane. Wow. What is happening to the propane? Okay, we just disconnected everything, huh? I should definitely check that everything's still good. But the propane was also coming this way. Do I need propane for anything over here? No. No, I don't. That's ethylene. Okay, why? Yeah, I don't know what I did. Okay, and then this isn't working. Oh, that's the byproduct of hydrogen. And we've got styrene. Okay. I think we're okay, sort of, except the hydrogen here is not connected because it can't quite reach. Okay. Butadiene, styrene, these things are filling up slowly but surely. And then we need to route the ethylene to the pyrolysis here, which is on the left side. All right. And this is going to function when... let's see. We want the ethylene to go to pyrolysis if the propene is less than ethylene. So a little different, a little more simple here. And we could get away with one of these being simple and one of them being complicated. But basically, if I had the propene doing a similar thing where we send the propene to pyrolysis if the ethylene is less than propene. Wait, is that what I did here? Yeah, I wanted ethylene greater than propene. If we need more propene, we want to send the ethylene to pyrolysis to make more propene. And we couldn't do it both because then it would just cycle. Like these are going to hover around the same quantities. So if we did it both ways, it would just keep pumping back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, which is not what we want. We want the majority of the time this to be in a steady state. So right now it looks like we have more ethylene than we need, so we're going to pyrolyze it. We need to send the propene back to the inputs. We need to fix all of these inputs. But let's see here. And then I can... Let's see, that's benzene. And here we go. So these are the inputs of the propene. And that'll be ethylene and benzene. One of these is benzene. This is in the way, isn't it? I think I'm going to need to completely redo this, but for now, let's just pick or dolly everything up one, because I think that's the extent of it being in the way. All right, propene right there. Okay, so we're getting rid of propene. We need to also get rid of benzene and methane. All right, can this run up? It cannot. We gotta push this over here, I suppose. Yeah, I needed this up one more. Darn it. Okay, because now I can put the benzene line. Let's just do that first. Benzene is right here. Okay, and then methane, ethylene was the final piece of the puzzle. Okay, now it's just methane. All right, so the methane comes up here, and we got to kink it around this output of ethylene to go right here. Remember, I said I was going to have a... Let's see here. I need some sort of top-up valve. Or pump. Yeah, like this is my... what is it? I guess just a pump. A pump will be fine. A pump will be fine. Pump from the byproduct, and then the main source will get backed up. Yep. And this is methane? No, that's benzene. Methane was here. Okay, that is quite the mess, but I think we're good. Let's check. ethylene's coming out, benzene's coming out, and then the one that's actually working, all of those are being pumped out into these tanks. Okay, this should be a pretty straightforward self-balancing process now, as long as things are not disconnected here. Let's see, I can use a substation to power everything. All right, good. And I believe we are going to run low on the butadiene or the styrene. Let's see here. Butadiene needs 2 distilleries. Styrene just needs 1. So let's rejigger this just a bit. And we're out. All right, what is happening here? What on earth is happening here? Who knows? I think I want... Let's see. Well, let's copy and paste this down. This is hydrogen, right? Why would it be different fluids? Oh, there's some water in it. Oh, dear. Why is there water in it? What did I do? Oh, my gosh. Why? Why? Why is that a... Oh, I see now. When I picker-dollied that up, it had been hooked up to this hydrogen here. Disaster. Let's do that, I suppose. And then get rid of the water in this pipe. Okay. And now I can hook this here. I can upgrade the distillery. I can put yield modules in it. And I can copy it down and put the lights. Okay, and then I go back to my mall and get my stuff. Okay, dokie. Looks like the distilleries are not quite working because I didn't make these nice and neat. Let's see here. That needs to go up. That can be a, well, I guess it can still be a two-way, huh? Where was it? There it was. So now the steam's getting to both of them. The ethylene's getting to both of them. Cool. And it looks like we are good. And you can see our propane and ethylene is completely full, which is exactly what we want. Now, is there a chance we're going to run low on benzene? What are we even using benzene for? Something up here. Yeah, we're using benzene in our plastic and rubber, huh? So there, I guess there is a chance the benzene is going to run low, but I don't really see that happening. So we'll have to keep note of that. All right, how's our hydrogen? Looks like we're okay. Now, something I can do to help the hydrogen situation is to use this backup hydrogen, as well as the backup oxygen, I guess. I wouldn't want to run low on oxygen either. You know, something we can do, since we're over here, is replace all these chimneys with a couple of the good chimneys. These chimneys are so much better. I think they are 5 times the speed. Crafting speed 5, yeah. Whereas the old chimneys were crafting speed of 1. So that's doing the work of 20 old chimneys. Very nice. And yeah, I guess I need it, huh? I guess I needed it. It's a lot of oxygen we're venting. Let's use a good pump, I suppose. Might need it. All right. And we're doing a lot of work with this hydrogen. But everything looks pretty good, I think. Let me know what I did wrong, please. Or comment if you have any questions about what I've done. But I think we're ready to knock out a whole bunch of research. You tell me. Wow. That's a lot of stuff. All right. Next up on our list of things to do is lamps, I believe. We can check off better plastic, better rubber. We got better graphite this episode. And then we did some rebalancing with the hydrocarbons, the ethylene, the propene, and the benzene, which looks like we have plenty of. Plenty of methane too? No, probably not plenty of methane. Oh, wait, these outputs are full, though. Wait, hold on. Let me check to see what I did. This is methane, right? All right, wait. Methane is not hooked up. That's hilarious. All right. All those chem plants were doing absolutely nothing. Now that's going to get full, right? Yeah. Absolutely. So this will fill up until... these will fill it up to 60% pressure because the red pipes handle 60% pressure, and then that pump will get the byproduct if ever we have byproduct methane from the pyrolysis, like which balances the ethylene and the propene. Then that can fill that tank up even more than 60% pressure, which is what all these chem plants are going to fill it up to. And yeah, we're going to run through our hydrogen, aren't we? That might be a throughput issue we will continue to run up against, but for now, everything I've done here can support a full red belt of graphite, but I don't have a red belt of graphite. It's a yellow belt of graphite, and also I'm not consuming a full red belt of graphite. So we don't really have a problem right now, but we will see. It should be easy enough to fix once we get there. Whew. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that episode of Organic Chemistry. And next time, I think we will work on hard glass and better lamps for our science and better lamps for placing, because these better lamps that I upgraded a while ago, they work in roughly a 15-tile radius, whereas the old lamps only work in a 9-tile radius. So that is over double the area, I think. What's 15 squared compared to 9 squared, right? That's how to compare two-dimensional areas when you have the radius or whatever. 15 squared is 225, and 9 squared is just 81. So yeah, we're going to be covering a lot more of the dark ground with light once we get better lamps going. All that and more next time.